Hi folks, this is Chris Jenkins and I'm here with one of Gold City's most legendary arrangers, producers, pianists, the legendary Garry Jones, Taco.
Oh man, you said all that about me. I might have been that true. Who told you that?
And it's such an honor to have you on Gold City TV. We're here in San Antonio, University Baptist Church. Gold City was performing here tonight, and Garry stopped by and played some with us and filled in on the keys. But I want to take just a second and kind of go back a little bit. And for these folks on Gold City TV, maybe you're new to Gold City, or maybe it's been a while and you need a little refreshing on the history of Gold City. Garry, tell them kind of how what year you came with Gold City and how all that came about for you to come with Gold City, and then we'll get into some other stuff later.
Well, it's I was telling the Gold City lead singer, my friend Josh Feimster, earlier tonight. We're talking about that. So, fixing to celebrate. Gold City is I think next year. I think it's going to be celebrating 45 years in gospel music, and it's established on your backdrop at your product table. It's in 1980, and I said, Josh, if you take that zero off and put a 1, 1981. Well, the fall of 1981 is when I stepped on the Gold City bus for the very first time, and I was just about 2 weeks away from 19 years old. I was just a kid, man. And I got a phone call. I had already played for a year with a quartet out of Pensacola, Florida, which is my home, the Dixie Echoes Quartet.
Oh, yeah.
And back then I grew up with the Dixie Echoes and the Florida Boys Quartet and the Singing News magazine were all based out of Pensacola, Florida.
Right.
So man, it was all over me and around me.
Mr.
Whitfield at that time was probably, I guess, one of the largest promoters of Southern gospel music. So I had all that influence, and at the time I had already been with the Dixie Echoes, and there was a time period there for about 3 months I wasn't playing for anyone, and I got a phone call, and actually the phone call came into the Singing News office because they don't know how to get in touch with me.
Right.
And I got a call from the Singing News and said, "Hey, you got a phone call from someone up in Georgia." I said, "Who?" I said, but they didn't say Gold City. They said, and they called someone's name that I didn't recognize, and so I returned the call. And then Tim Riley ultimately got on the phone and started talking to me. He said, "So I want you to come over and just try, see what's going on, see what you think." I said, "Okay, Tim, I'll do that." So I get on the plane, fly up there, and they say, "The rest is history." So that's 1981. And so I spent the next, maybe 14 years. And just, you know, the drill, man.
What a ride.
What a ride it was. And who would have ever thought that the things would happen? We were just young and adventurous and full of passion for the music. We love the music, man.
Oh, yeah.
Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification to be notified when more great content comes to Gold City TV.